place else. Just lock yourself in and keep quiet. We can create a perfect world in our heads. Listen carefully. We're all locked in now. You're safer here than any place else. Just lock yourself in and keep quiet. We can create a perfect world in our heads.
Hey there, my friends in tech. Welcome back to the channel. And so, if I was to ask you guys, what is the difference between something like this or even these against something like this? And it's pretty recognizable that the first two is the AirPods and the Pixel Buds, right? AirPods 3, which at launch cost over $100, and the Pixel Buds A, which at launch costs over $100, right? Great audio devices, not picking on them at all whatsoever. However, I got sent these, and a big shout out to TOZO for sending me out the T6. And I believe these are the ergonomic with app integration edition. So these just came out in 2024. They are I guess you could say, an upgrade from the T6 Classics that they also have. Looks exactly the same. There's a few minor differences between this and the Classic version. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my first impression of these because these are like really, really awesome. All right, for the spec heads out there who want to know specs, this thing has a 6 millimeter speaker drivers in them, and they sound really good for what they are. And I know that kind of sounds like it's a little downplay, but just stay with me all the way until the end to get the full like rundown of how I feel about these things, right? They operate on the frequency response of 18 hertz, sorry, 18 hertz to 20 kilohertz. So for those who want to know that aspect of it, with audio code Cs at AAC/SBC, um, these things are actually pretty dope. They do have call noise cancellation as well as call noise reduction for when you're around areas. For Bluetooth, they are Bluetooth 5.3, and the effective range between the earbuds and your device is about 10 meters radius. So within 10 meters radius, you'll have pretty good connection. For the battery capacity, each earbud has a 40 milliamp hour battery, with the case being at 400 milliamps. So they're saying about 12 hours of audio listening on a single charge, but counting the charging and everything with the case, you should be able to effectively use these before having to charge the case and everything back up for at least 50 hours. So that's actually pretty decent. I would say that's like what, 4 charge cycles before you actually have to charge up the entire battery and along with earbuds. Um, of course, it is Type C charging for those who would like to know. It does have Type C charging. And cool thing about it is it's Type C, but this also has wireless charging according to them. It has wireless charging. That's insane. Okay. I know my AirPods 3 have wireless charging, I believe, but my Pixel Buds 8 don't. And both of those are over $100 at launch. Again, you'll get the pricing of this at the end of the video, so stick with me on it. Yeah, wireless charging, that comes in handy if you don't have anything around. Like, if you don't have like a charging, area to plug in and charge up, you definitely can wirelessly charge this. I'm going to test those out later on. It does have some form of water resistance to a degree. It is rated at IPX8 for water resistance. So yes, you can submerge these in water, like if you're at a pool party or anything like that. Don't do it at a beach in ocean salt water. That will eat up the water resistance protection, and it will get water damage. But going to a pool, you want to be careful too, because pools have chlorine to keep the water, sanitized. Um, but yeah, this can take a splash. So for me, when I see IPX8 water resistance, I'm thinking for myself the security of knowing that if it's like raining, which it hardly rains here where I live, but when it does rain and it rains heavy, these will be fine getting splashed by water from the rain. So if you're working out and sweating, these will be just fine too as well. That's pretty awesome. Really, really like that. They do come in multiple colors, according to the box. There's a white version, white, blue, green, looks like a gold champagne color, and pink. Um, yeah, so you have color options there. I have the black ones that they sent me, and I think the black ones are great. Obviously, they go well with any case that I have or whatever, whatnot. And for those who want to know, are there cases for the TOZO T6 wireless earbuds? Yes, there is. I found a couple on Amazon. I'm going to order one here in a few days and get one for this. And they have a lot more. Products other than the TOZO T6s. Like there are over the ear headphones that I'm already eyeing to get, and I'll probably end up getting those at the end of the month, and I'll do an unboxing of those. But these were sent to me from TOZO, and I appreciate them for sending them out. And I'm going to continue to use these over the next couple of days to just kind of give you guys more of an idea of just how they are. So other things to kind of think about though is like one, this does not have a gaming mode. I'm not a big gamer, so that's not a caveat for me. I don't care. I use things like this to listen to music, take phone calls, and even record content where I could be further away from my device that's recording video because I shoot all my videos with my smartphones. And so this comes in handy to be able to do that and maintain a distance from my devices. So that's something to keep in mind right there. Um, but yeah, there's no gaming mode on this. There is I guess it cannot simul pair. And what that means is that I can't like I have these paired to my Pixel 8a. I can pair them to my iPhone 12 and use them on my iPhone 12 with the Bluetooth off on my Pixel 8a. But as both phones say I have them paired to both, like I've already had them set up and paired, and both of them are on and Bluetooth is on, it will not simul connect to both of them. And like I can push play on the iPhone 12 and things are playing, and then take a phone call on my Pixel 8a. Can't do it simultaneously at the same time. When it's paired to a device, it is dedicated to that device, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, they have a ton of different types. These ones, obviously, they look like that for those who want to know. And they stay locked in place, which is something that I really, really like. These aren't coming out like my AirPods 3 that can fall out if I shake my head like that. They will fall out because they don't actually go in the inner ear canal. They can just kind of hook at the very entrance of it. The Pixel Buds A go into the inner ear canal, and they do have these little studs that stick out to brace it in your ear. These don't have that type of stud, yet they're not moving anywhere. And before I go for my first impressions video, for those who are like, for phone calls, what are the audio qualities like? What are the microphones like? Well, let me tell you guys right now, you're actually hearing it because this is paired to my Pixel 8a, and the video recording mode has it for Bluetooth microphone rather than on-device microphone for audio. So everything you've been hearing since the beginning of me talking has been through the microphones of the TOZO T6 wireless earbuds. I will have a final review sometime soon. Just give me a few more days to really just kind of use them. But I will tell you guys right now, though, the audios are just super amazing. They are loud, immersive. It's got some real crazy punchy bass. The only thing about the punchy bass is that, because I could say that the sound of it is almost equivalent to like having like my 10-inch Kicker Solar Barracks sound system in like, my old 94 Tercel and how that would rattle the inside of my car with vibrations and the sounds. That's what these earbuds like produce in sound quality with bass and treble and mids. It's just clear and just so good, so good. They are so better than my Pixel Buds A and my AirPods 3. They completely blow these two earbuds out of the water when it comes to audio quality. This spanks both of them. Yes, I can make that declaration. They do. And the only thing I'm not getting is my body vibrating from like the bass and sound and everything like that. But obviously, that's a joke, right? Because I'm not in a car with a sound system. It's all earbuds. And that's what I think makes it really, really cool. So it's got some really great sounding just audios, and with the app, because like I said, these are the ones with the app integration and whatnot. So you can use the Tozo app to really kind of like control the configurations of it if you want more bass, if you want more like more studio sound, more movie sounding, or podcast sounding. You have those in the Tozo app to control it, as well as the Tozo app has a store in it where you can see all the other products to be able to, if you want to get like different ones. They have some that are similar to the AirPods, so they have the little stem that comes down. They have those. They have the ear, kind of supported locked in ones. They have over ear headphones. Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff, and like I said, I'm looking into, probably getting the headphones at the end of this month for myself, so I can use that with my microphone for podcasting. They look really nice. They look comfortable. So when I get those, I'll unbox those. I'll review them. But these, I'm already happy with these. So I'm already happy, but I still want to give it a couple more days and have a final review video for you guys to kind of really go over the nitty gritty and tell you guys more about them. But this is just my first impressions of the Tozo T6s. Um, and these are the ergonomic with wireless app integration versions. So big shout out to Tozo for sending me these out. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to grab one for yourselves. Um, Definitely for sure. And oh yeah, I said I would tell you guys what the pricing was. Well, these go right now. So their normal price is 49.99. Okay, 49.99. But right now they have a sale going on, so you can actually pick these up for as low as 26.99. That's freaking crazy. With all the audios and how well they sound for like 25 bucks, a little over 25 bucks, like wow, that's Tozo, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I wish I had one of those little ear thingies where you could like stick these in and like it like does like an ear canal test so you can hear how the audio sound like. One of those ones that have like a microphone inside the little fake ears so that way you can hear what the audio sound like. But I don't have one of those, so I can't really like have you guys hear how it sounds. But I'm straight up telling you guys, these things are amazing for the audio and everything that it produces. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. And damn, they're how they will not break your wallet. Like, I don't know. Stay tuned for the full review coming up later on this week. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Thanks for checking out today's video. And as always, aloha.